Eric, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yep.
We're preparing the car to drive.
Is that healthy food in your hands?
Yeah, it was at one point.
You, yes you, can also make a Talking with Famous People video.
It's free real estate.
Talking with famous people.
Hello, I'm host Eric, host Talking with Famous People. Still waking up here at the Despot with Abraham. We're gonna pick up a couple of day laborers to come help me fix my house up properly and such. I have something I want to screw into her socket.
Are you fetishizing your sockets?
I'm fetishizing. I'm objectifying her. Oh no. Can't do that.
I still don't understand your argument.
What? If I want to have sexual intercourse with somebody, doesn't that mean I want to treat them like an object?
This is the honey badger. Watch it run in slow motion. It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place.
I think I spot healthy food over there. Is that right?
That looks pretty healthy. We're gonna have to go a little bit less healthy, I'm afraid. We're going to Starbucks. You know what I'm thinking of lately?
This is a bumpy ride.
I'm thinking mostly about.
Honey badger is really pretty badass. They have no regard for any other animal whatsoever. Look, and it's just grunting and ew, eating snakes. Ew, what's that?
So, let's go see. Let's go see who we get. I want the prettiest two day laborers. And I'm planning on paying them $15 an hour. At appropriate
I can tell this is Barry.
two people.
Oh, very beautiful, baby.
Two. Two.
I'll take. You know what? We'll take him. No, hold on. We'll take him, and we'll take. Come here, dude. Hey, you. Come here, dude. Come here. You with the coffee.
Moreno.
Come here, dude.
Why are you
Come here. Because he's young.
Get rid of these guys.
Okay, fine, whatever. Just get on. What's that? Just get on.
Come on. Okay.
How many euros?
Two.
How many euros there?
All together, two. We need only two.
How much you pay?
Oh, how much you gonna pay? $15 an hour. It'll probably be 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, help you.
You gonna help me? Okay, come on in.
Vámonos.
All right, cool.
No te grabando ya.
¿Fuman ustedes?
A veces sí fumamos. Yo fumo, pues, a veces.
No, yo no fumo.
¿No quieren un toque?
Ay, si esta es la buena, sí.
Okay. A ver, véngase pues. Véngase. Véngase pues.
Well, all by myself, I've moved all this stuff out in about an hour. I'm really quick, really strong, and really effective at moving stuff. Either that, or these fine gentlemen are very strong and quick and effective at moving stuff, because all of this shit's out of the garage already. It's incredible, and we're gonna go on to the next stage here pretty soon. And the next stage is gonna be inside the house. I think we're gonna I got 2 big pieces of furniture in the living room that are going to not leave the house, but they're going to be moved to different locations. But then everything else I think is going to come out. I mean, I'm staying at the fridge and shit like that. But, yeah, Delilah's room is a bunch of little shit. So I'm not quite sure how to deal with that. A bunch of clothes and stuff. I think we're just going to spread it all out around here, around the driveway, and then I'll put a bag of dirty clothes. And I gotta throw some shit away, like this. Do I really want to keep these things? Well, they're a Christmas tree stand maybe, but do I need sparklers? What the hell do I want sparklers for, right?
Those
I don't
are
need
old.
these sparklers. I'm gonna throw these sparklers away. Chalk? You know, like chalk's an art supply thing, right? But no, I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm gonna throw it away. Oh, that's okay. It shouldn't have been during the camera. I'm gonna keep this though, because I will get a Christmas tree again this year. And Christmas is coming up pretty quick. Now this thing here, this big box of books. This is for yard sale stuff, I guess. I was gonna say I wanted to take that to the thrift store because this box of books has annoyed me for such a long time.
You know what
It's
this
so
reminds
heavy.
me of?
What?
This reminds me of you're like coming off like one of those people that say knowledge is money. You know, like those big people that come out and be like, "Hey guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is money. Look at my Ferraris." And they'll be like, "Look at my Ferraris," and they'll be like, "Look at my Ferraris."
Look at my box of books. Does that make me sound like I'm a big wig? A box of books or what? Look at all this neat stuff.
Look at all this. What's that, Eric?
It's like papers, like random papers and shit. Like this is one of the things I'm gonna have to deal with is the random paper assorted things. I want to centralize because I've got them spread out in various boxes around places. You know, I want them all at least in one box or something like that. Oh, there's more Talking to Face People shirts. That's where the rest of the shirts went. I knew I had more shirts than I thought I had. Oh, more sparklers.
I'm gonna keep one of these
Sure.
and see if it works.
You know what else you can have, Abraham? I got a special present for you. Pop-ins. Okay. That still got gas in it. What's this stuff? Mortar?
That's cement.
I think it's like mortar or something. Mortar. Yeah, it is mortar. Let me give these guys some drinks. I got some soda, but also I'm gonna go to after some errands and I can get them. I got some sodas here, you guys, if you want soda.
Huh?
Water?
Do you have hot water?
Hot water? Yeah, I can get hot water. I can boil some water. You guys want sodas?
No, drinking water, please.
Oh, sure, okay. You know what, then? Oh, we have tap water. There's cups. But what I'm going to do, let me run to the store. I'll get you guys some water. Anything else you guys want while I'm at the store? Like food or anything?
It's okay.
Okay. I'll be right back with bottled water because all we have is tap water right now.
That they took out everything.
All right, cool. So I'm going to take a break while I go to the store.
Okay.
Just to relax or whatever.
What's our next step?
Well, let's go look in here. That's a good idea, Abraham's filming wise. We can show you what's going on in here. We've got the Cave of Disaster. And like everything in here has to be taken out, and then clothing has to be like separated from shoes. Has to be separated from like girl shit like lotions and stuff. And I don't know, like that. Everything in here has to go out. And I'm thinking though, before everything in there goes out, that I'll have them take all of this stuff out so it's not in their way when they're moving out that stuff. And this thing's gonna stay in here, this big thing here, but because I don't want them necessarily have to move it out and back in again. But it's not gonna be here, so all the stuff's gonna have to come down off of it. You know. Alright, I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be right back.
You want me to stay or you want me to go?
Yeah, I want you to stay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get them water and
Look at these retro cameras.
huh? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get them water and then I come back, bring the water and direct, like, indicate to them what they need to do here, and then I'm gonna go to the doctor's office, then I gotta go to the bank, and I'm back here. So
Okay.
he's gonna be sort of supervising my absence.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll be right back. First I'm gonna be right back, then I'll go do that other shit. Then I'll pick up food. I don't want anybody to step on it, but that's for when I get back.
Look, get away from me, says the snake. Get away from me. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger smacks the shit out of it.
Hi, so update video. They're working on Delilah's room. They're making great progress on it, and we're moving things along. I don't have any. I was gonna go into the GTM room, and I realized they had taken out the internet.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wait till things get put back in a little bit. Everyone will show you there with the camera the state of affairs, as they call it. Hey, Ram, do you remember what these guys' names are? I forget what their names are.
Jose and I forgot the other one.
Cornelius or something?
I forgot.
That's Jose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's this guy with his name. What's your name again? Cornelius?
Cornelio.
Cornelio.
Yeah.
Cornelio. Okay, so anyway, Jose and Cornelio have made immense progress in an extremely short period of time. It would literally take me a week to do what they've done in a couple of hours, I think. I think that's fair to say. Take a long ass time, that's for sure. Here we see remnants, reminders of the time that I once almost burned down the house by plugging too many things into this one outlet until it caught on fire, including like high voltage lamps and stuff.
Hold on, let's take a look at this.
And of course, this is what they pulled. I didn't clean it up after it was done. I just left it there apparently. So that's kind of nice because now we can be included in the video. So, you know, I was just saying to Abraham, this thing would be a cool video frame. I could cut out the back of it. I could sit behind it. I could shoot lights in through here. I would sit up against this wall and it would be really well lit.
He's talking about cutting out this back part.
Yeah. And move the TV someplace else, like hang the TV on the wall or something. I don't know. But I think it's dumb. I think it's not a terrible idea, except that once I'm behind it, I'm going to realize I don't like being constrained back there. I want more room to move around. So really what I need is the filming spot to be like somewhere where I don't know what to do about that. Maybe, and once I get everything out of the living room, maybe I'll go in there and have a pink backdrop. The living room's painted pink. My room's painted yellow. I could go in the kitchen. But
You should use the very decorative burn spot you have here as a sort of like filter for your background.
makes it more arty.
Yeah, makes you more hip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the update for now, and then in a little while we'll talk more about stuff. Oh, I was gonna get shutter. I was talking to Abraham about shutters. You see, my blinds are useless. I might as well just take them out. That's how useless they are. But I'm not gonna bother taking them right this second because until I get new blinds, there's no point in taking down the old blinds. And I don't really want blinds, I want shutters. So actually, let's go out here. I want to talk about this wood and what I was thinking. Because I got some of these boards like this, right? And I just cut them into the length of the window and put them next to each other and put a hinge on it and hinged it so it just opened all the way and closed all the way, one big piece. That would solve all my lighting window problems. And it doesn't sound that difficult, like a super difficult project.
Why don't you just get like dark curtains? Or like thick curtains.
I mean, that's another possibility, but if I have the windows completely boarded over by these shutter ideas, then that's going to make sure that I have got no light coming in. Because the simple reality of it, Abraham, is nobody likes sunlight. Nobody. Okay, so that's it for this update. And we'll be back later with more exciting news from Eric's house. So this is Delilah's room, and I'm sitting in it. It's got echo, got a nice echo to it. It's empty. It's crazy. I'm super impressed by these guys. And what am I going to do with this? I mean, I could record. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I could make like a sound booth, potentially. That makes a lot of sense, really, for it to be a sound booth. Isolate from the fan noise elsewhere. I got long mic cables. I could totally do that. But
You can put dead bodies in there.
yeah, could do that. But the thing is, number one, I'm not that particular about audio. I try to be pretty precise about it, but I don't need to get every last little speck of fan noise out of everything. You know, there's a teeny hint of fan noise. Like if I get a little bit of the refrigerator noise in the kitchen, who cares? But regardless, another possible use of this room, grow weed. You could grow weed in here.
You could rent it.
If I'm ever gonna live here, I wouldn't be necessarily opposed to it, but it would have to be
Like someone you know or something?
no, it would have to be a good idea. Like, you know,
Oh, you
that
have to
person's gonna
benefit.
do. Well, it has to be like you're meeting a work type of need that I need to get done. You know, that's the person I would want to move in here. Like, if I had a lady who was my live-in housekeeper or something, well, if she were young and attractive, I don't imagine that would probably work out long term. But, I mean, just because they're awfully close quarters. However, if you were an old woman, that'd be different. Like, older than me, 60? Why would I want a 60-year-old housekeeper living in with me, though? That makes no sense.
Because they're old and sweet. And nice.
Yeah, but...
And they're wise, Eric.
Well, but, I mean...
You could always learn a couple things.
They will also be an encumbrance in the sense that this house is sized for a family, not for a bachelor living with a servant. I mean, it's so ridiculous to have a live-in housekeeper, because basically what you're saying is, I have a servant. I find
No,
it
I just
appalling.
said that she or she would be nice, old, wise. Nice to live with.
I mean, I could stand having a housekeeper. I certainly wouldn't treat anybody any different than anybody else. I mean, that's the thing is, obviously not here. It's ridiculous that you'd have a living housekeeper here. I'd have to have a much bigger house. But I might get a maid come here and clean
I
it
mean-
a little bit.
I dig the pink. I'm just kidding.
Well,
This is probably a bit too much.
but what's going to be behind me then when I'm filming is the couch?
Yeah, just in case sometimes you get guests, you know. Have you seen the hip hop videos where the cameraman's job is to literally do this? Well, I start doing some rap stuff.
I'm lip syncing to her.
And it'd just be like.
Alright, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay, Eric.
I gotta poop.
Say bye.
Bye. Finding himself now here with an extra room, the doctor took his genetic experiment and raised it as though it were his own child. Unable to find a mate with whom to breed and produce an actual child, scientists have developed a hybrid child, half dog, half monkey, half bamboo plant. He showered this child with love. His rationale being, well, I'd hate to let that extra room go to waste. And, in the end, he won the Nobel Prize for craziest idea. The end. I'll put these other shelves up. When I'm not hanging out here, I can put shelves up again.
Is this satanic rituals, Eric?
Ooh, it's a little bit of
All this
schedule.
writing? All this writing on the wall?
A little scheduling. Satanic scheduling. Satan comes these days. June 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th. Those are Satan's arrival days. Boy, was my ass sore after those days.
What is the person that you can associate Satan to? Who is the person?
Host Taylor.
Host me?
Host Taylor.
Oh.
But it's only because he's said that other people have called him the devil before. Thinking,
I think he's you, but less orderly. Maybe.
I mean,
But I don't like making assumptions.
I think he's like me.
Less orderly in terms of communication.
Well, I mean, I think he basically he figured it out a lot faster than I did, a lot sooner than I did, and so he at 29, he's me at 29 if I had figured it out a long time ago. But I mean, figured it out meaning learn to just, I guess, achieve or something. I don't know. It's a good part of it. It's a sensual one.
Meanwhile, the poisonous venom is seeping through the honey badger's body, and it passes out. Look at that sleepy Now, the honey badger's just going to pass out for a few minutes, and then it's going to get right back up and start eating all over again, because it's a hungry little bastard. Look at this. Like nothing happened. The honey badger gets right back up and continues eating the cobra.